Hello, it's day 12 of our Christmas project. It's the last day, so it's ornaments day. Okay, these are going to be out of clay, so let's make some little ornament shapes with our air-dried clay. I had several mini ideas for this, but it's kind of a small project, so I don't think we can do too much detail for each one, like a topper and a hanger and all that. So let's just try making like roundish or maybe like raindrop shaped ornaments, and then we can stick them to each branch, and we can use Mr. Snowman's toothpick to poke a hole and then kind of stick it like onto the branch, and it should hold, and then it will look like they're hanging on the branch. Not on every branch, but on a couple for each piece of the tree. So maybe like 8. And then it would probably work better if we could remember which branch each ornament was on. But that might be hard to do. So they just need to have like a little hole in the middle, and then we can stick the branch in the hole and put some glue on it. And that should work. Okay, so we'll put them on these branches. And then let's pull them off of the branches, and I tried to put them on the plate in a way that I would remember where each one was, but I don't think that worked. So let's use the metallic paints and put it on a plate and just kind of roll them around in the paint. That should work, right? So we'll do blue here and do these two blue. And then some green. And make these two green. And we need some purple. We'll put that here and roll these two around in the purple. And then this one can be this reddish. Oh, I forgot one. I don't know where this one came from. Okay, well, it's gonna be red too. Alright. And then we'll need a star. So while those are drying a little bit, let's cut a strip of cardstock and fold an origami star. I forgot how to do it. So I had to look it up again. But yeah. Try again. So it goes like this, and then you pull this through, and then fold this around all the way to the edge. And then you tuck that under and then squish each side down, and then it's a star. This one worked better than the first one. And then let's use Mr. Snowman's toothpick and poke a hole. Well, might have to use a knife. And we just need a little hole for the toothpick so it can sit at the top of the tree. And then let's check on our ornaments. They're kind of dry. And then we need like a gold for the star. So let's use this one, but it's very orange. So So let's get a little bit of the yellow gold and just kind of lighten it up a little bit. It's still pretty orange, but that's okay. It's gold. Oh, Mr. Snowman's eye fell off, so let's fix that. And then let's check on the ornaments. They're mostly dry, some stuck to the plate. So they needed to roll around in the paint a little bit more. Let's try using a toothpick. Since they have a hole at the bottom anyway, we can put a little paint on there and just kind of brush it around and make sure that it's all covered. But then when you pull it off the toothpick, it kind of moves the paint around, so whatever's easiest. We could just let them dry all the way, but nobody's got time for that. And I kind of want them to still be a little malleable when we stick it on the branch, so that it'll kind of help keep its shape and keep them stuck on there. And let's fix up the green ones. And the little red ones. Okay, and then let's start squishing them to the branches. I have no idea now which one went where, but that's okay, we'll just use glue. So let's see, that one can go there, and a purple one. Let's put it on there and then put some glue around it maybe. We should just put the glue on the ornaments, and then when we stick it in the branch, it'll squish the glue where it needs to be. Yeah, so this one there, and then the purple one down here, and then the blue one. And then the last one. This was a fun project to do. It was challenging, only making one thing at a time, but I liked making things out of clay. And then let's glue on our word. We can put it right here at the end. I really could have done the spacing of the words better, but that's okay. And then let's put our star at the top of our tree. And there's our whole finished project, complete with the weird TV, which of course I made black because it's a TV, so now it clashes with the room, but that's okay. And then it should fold back up into a box, and then it won't take up too much space, and we can look at it again next year. Hooray! Thanks for watching. Have a happy day.